What can you expect to see on triangular road signs? 1. Directions. 2. Warnings. 3. Instructions. 4. Information. After heavy rain, the motorway is wet and road spray is affecting visibility and overall driving conditions. You should 1. Ensure that your daytime lights are on. 2. Ensure that your front fog lights are turned on. 3. Ensure that your hazard lights have been activated. 4. Ensure that your rear fog lights are turned on. You come across an unmarked crossroads with other traffic approaching. Who has right of way? 1. Whoever is driving the biggest vehicle. 2. Whoever is driving the fastest vehicle. 3. The driver who is on the widest road. 4. No one. You are driving in very heavy rain when suddenly your car starts to slide. This is called 1. Floating. 2. Water skiing. 3. Slipstreaming. 4. Aquaplaning. You are allowed to use fog lights. 1. Anytime you like. 2. Only when it is completely dark. 3. When visibility is seriously impaired. 4. As soon as dusk arrives. Once you're on a zebra crossing, you should 1. Allow pedestrians to cross but rev your engine so that they will hurry up. 2. Stop and wave pedestrians across. 3. Never stop, unless there is immediate danger to pedestrians, cyclists, or other motorists. 4. Always sound your horn if you see a pedestrian. Zebra crossings should be kept clear. You are driving and want to use your mobile phone, but you do not have a hands-free set. This is allowed if 1. You are driving on a quiet road. 2. You are confident that your driving will not be affected. 3. You are parked and away from traffic. 4. You are driving on a motorway. You need to reverse into a side street. At what point is your car the biggest hazard to passing traffic? 1. When you have completed the maneuver. 2. As the front of your car swings out. 3. When you begin the maneuver. 4. After you have entered the side road. The hard shoulder of a multi-lane carriageway is for 1. Stopping in an emergency. 2. Stopping if you need to rest. 3. Building up your speed to join the carriageway. 4. Reducing your speed so that you can leave the carriageway. You are driving down a steep hill and want to go slower. You should 1. Put your vehicle into neutral. 2. Brake sharply on bends. 3. Change into a high gear. 4. Change into a lower gear. You are carrying a heavy load on your roof rack. You should make sure that 1. It is loaded so that most of the weight is towards the back of the vehicle. 2. It is properly covered with plastic sheeting. 3. It is secured properly. 4. You are able to see it through your wing mirrors. You are driving at the speed limit when it becomes clear that the driver behind you wants to overtake. What should you do? 1. Wave the driver on when it is safe for him or her to overtake. 2. Stay at the same speed so that the driver can overtake. 3. Speed up to close the gap between you and the car in front so that the driver will have no space to move into. 4. Slow down to let the driver know that you are not happy. You are driving down a hill when you notice that there is a car parked on the other side of the road, which is causing an obstruction. There are heavy lorries coming up the hill towards you. What should you do? 1. Pull over behind the parked car. 2. Slow down and give way to the lorries. 3. Keep driving at your normal speed because you have right of way. 4. Speed up so that you can get past as quickly as you can. You are driving along when you come across a cyclist. When you overtake, you should give the cyclist as much room as you would a car because 1. The cyclist might swerve. 2. The cyclist might stop and get off. 3. The cyclist might want to move into another lane. 4. The cyclist might want to turn right. You signal your intentions by your direction indicators and 1. Interior light. 2. Fog lights. 3. Brake lights. 4. Side lights. On a 3-lane motorway, which lane should you usually drive in? 1. The right-hand lane. 2. The middle lane. 3. Any lane you like. 4. The left-hand lane. You are involved in a collision in which someone suffers a burn. A burn should be cooled for at least 1. 30 minutes. 2. 5 minutes. 3. 1 hour. 4. 20 minutes. You are driving in fog. You should keep your speed down because 1. Your brakes may not work properly in the dampness. 2. You may be dazzled by other drivers' fog lights if you drive more quickly. 3. It is more difficult to see what is going on. 4. The engine is likely damp, so it will need more time to warm up. You want to reverse but you are not sure that it is safe to do so. What should you do? 1. Get out of your car and check. 2. Sound your horn to alert anyone in your way that you are about to reverse. 3. Reverse very slowly. 4. Wind the window down and shout out the window for everyone to move out of your way. All your passengers must wear seatbelts unless, 1. They are exempted for medical reasons. 2. You are driving in a congested area. 3. An infant is sitting on a passenger's lap. 4. They are sitting in the back seat. You should not reverse, 1. In a built-up area. 2. Into a side street. 3. For a distance longer than the length of your car. 4. Further than necessary. You notice that there are pedestrians waiting on the pavement at a zebra crossing. It is obvious that they are waiting to cross. What should you do? 1. Ignore them because they haven't stepped onto the zebra crossing yet. 2. Stop on the zebra lines, showing your intention to proceed. 3. Speed up to get past the zebra crossing so they can cross after you have gone. 4. Stop and wait patiently for them to cross. When you drive at night, which of the following types of eyeglasses should you not wear? 1. Bifocals. 2. Half moon. 3. Designer. 4. Tinted. Your car is equipped with anti-lock brakes. These will reduce the chances of skidding, 1. Under normal driving circumstances. 2. When you need to slow down as you are driving down a steep hill. 3. When you need to brake in an emergency. 4. When the road surface is good. You are waiting to come out of a side street into heavy traffic. Which vehicle is the most difficult to see? 1. A lorry. 2. A motorcycle. 3. A tractor. 4. A milk float. You are driving along a single-track road when it becomes obvious that the car behind you wants to overtake. You should, 1. Put your hand out the window and gesticulate to tell the driver that overtaking is not possible. 2. Pull into a passing place on your left, or wait opposite a passing place on your right. 3. Stop in a passing place on the right-hand side so that the driver can get past you. 4. Speed up so that the driver behind you will be happier. The 2-second rule allows you to 1. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. 2. Keep a safe distance from the curb. 3. Check all your mirrors. 4. Check over your shoulder. How can you use your engine to slow down more? 1. Change into a lower gear. 2. Put your car into reverse. 3. Change into a high gear. 4. Put your car into neutral. One of your passengers is a baby. You are going to place the rear-facing safety seat in the front passenger seat. What must you do first? 1. Make sure the child locks are off. 2. Deactivate the front passenger airbag. 3. Deactivate all the airbags. 4. Make sure the child locks are on. You are driving at night when an oncoming car dazzles you with its headlights. What should you do? 1. Speed up so that you can get past it. 2. Slow down and perhaps stop. 3. Flash your headlights at the other driver. 4. Brake hard. You are driving through slow-moving traffic and you want to change lanes. Before doing so, you should 1. Use hand signals to indicate your intention. 2. Look for motorcycles weaving through the traffic. 3. Sound your horn to warn other drivers that you are about to do something. 4. Change into a lower gear. Which of the following statements about driving around pedestrians is correct? 1. Be particularly careful in home zones and quiet lanes. 2. Keep your speed down when you drive in an area where there are children. 3. Always drive slowly and carefully in residential areas and crowded shopping streets. 4. All of the above statements are correct. What is the purpose of a catalytic converter? 1. To reduce the noise from the exhaust system. 2. To allow exhaust emissions to be recycled. 3. To make the exhaust system last longer. 4. To convert toxic pollutants in exhaust gas to less toxic pollutants. The warning light for your anti-lock brakes comes on and stays on. You should 1. Get your brakes checked straight away. 2. Check the brake fluid. 3. Make sure that the foot brake is released properly by pumping it. 4. Make sure that the handbrake is fully released. You are driving in the left-hand lane of a motorway. Traffic is approaching from the slip lane. You should 1. Keep at the same speed so that they will have to wait for you. 2. Move into another lane if it is safe to do so. 3. Race them so that they will have to join the motorway behind you. 4. Use your horn to let them know you are going first. It is compulsory to wear glasses or contact lenses when you drive if 1. You are unable to read a vehicle number plate from a distance of 67 feet, 20.5 meters, without them. 2. There is a problem with eyesight in your family. 3. You are unable to read a vehicle number plate from a distance of 120 feet, 36 meters, without them. 4. You have a disabled badge. Under what circumstances are you allowed to drive over a footpath? 1. When you want to overtake slow-moving traffic. 2. When you want to get lawful access to a property. 3. When there are no pedestrians on it. 4. When it is wide enough for you to do so. There is an obstruction on your side of the road. You should 1. Stop and give way to oncoming traffic. They have right-of-way. 2. Drive through slowly. Whoever is there first has right-of-way, but you do not want to drive dangerously. 3. Accelerate. In this situation, the first through has right-of-way. 4. Continue driving. You have right-of-way. You are attempting to join a dual carriageway. You should 1. Drive along the hard shoulder until there is a gap in the traffic. 2. Stop as you would at a T-junction and wait until it is safe for you to join the dual carriageway. 3. Give way to traffic already on the dual carriageway. 4. Drive straight onto the dual carriageway. The other drivers will see you and give way to you. If you are reversing, who is least likely to be seen by you? 1. Cyclists. 2. Motorcyclists. 3. Children. 4. Pedestrians. You should use your horn, 1. To warn others of danger. 2. To let others know that they have annoyed you. 3. To let others know that you are going straight ahead. 4. As a greeting to other drivers or pedestrians whom you recognize. You are driving in icy conditions when you suddenly go into a rear wheel skid. What should you do? 1. Brake hard. 2. Steer away from the skid. 3. Don't steer at all and let your car right itself. 4. Steer into the skid. At night, you are driving along a motorway that is well lit. You should, 1. Only use your side lights. 2. Not use your headlights. 3. Make sure that all your lights are on, including your fog lights. 4. Always have your headlights on. You discover that your fuel consumption is higher than it should be. What is the most likely cause of this? 1. Driving slowly. 2. Driving over 50 miles per hour. 3. Steering too sharply. 4. Using high gears. What is the purpose of an active traffic management scheme on a motorway? 1. To prevent dangerous overtaking. 2. To encourage drivers to make more rest stops. 3. To prevent congestion. 4. To reduce the incidence of tailgating. You have been invited to lunch in a pub, but you know that you will be driving in the evening. What should you do? 1. Have just a couple of alcoholic drinks. 2. Drink a pint of water before you have any alcoholic drinks. 3. Have a hot meal with your alcoholic drinks. 4. Have no alcoholic drinks. In which of these situations should you use your hazard lights? 1. If you have parked in a spot that isn't allowed. 2. When you have no choice but to cause an obstruction. 3. If you have to drive slowly because the weather is bad. 4. If you are being towed. You really need to park, but the only place that you can see is within the zigzag lines near a pedestrian crossing. When are you allowed to park there? 1. If you are only dropping off a passenger. 2. At any time other than rush hours. 3. Between dusk and dawn. 4. Never. You are driving behind a learner driver when you come to a red traffic light. When it changes to green, the learner driver stalls. What should you do? 1. Overtake the learner. The person will be embarrassed and not want you to be there. 2. Open your window and shout instructions to help. 3. Be patient and give the learner time to move off. 4. Sound your horn and flash your headlights. The sooner the learner driver learns what it's really like on the road, the better. You are the first car in a queue waiting to turn right into a side street. Before starting to move, you need to check your right mirror. 1. To look for traffic that may be emerging. 2. To check if any vehicle is trying to overtake you. 3. To look for pedestrians. 4. To make sure that there is no traffic in the side road.